Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a tech review for you. This review is going to be over the Sony A5000 camera, but this is what I'm recording on right now. It is an amazing camera. I'll just go through and tell you all the deets about it. I got it off of Amazon. I'll have everything linked down below, including the price that I paid for it. It was $350, I believe, and I got it refurbished, so everything went through the manufacturer and went through all the happy little checks and everything like that. It is a power zoom lens kit. The lens is the EPZ 16 to 50 millimeter lens, and that's just the kit lens that comes with it. So as you see, if I get up and close and oh hey girl, hey, you see how my background kind of blurs out a little bit? That's from the lens I got. So if I wanted a more high-powered lens that blurs out the background even more, I would get a different lens for the camera. Scoot on back. So and you can still see, maybe not as much. Maybe if I scoot up just a little bit, you see how it's a little bit hazy now and it's blurred out in the background. Again, that's the lens, but I don't want to be that close, you know, y'all all up in my area. So this is a great mirrorless camera. It's a basically this camera, mirrorless cameras are a cross between point and shoot and the full SLRs and DSLR cameras, the huge cameras. So this camera is it has a removable lens and everything like that, so you can get more high-powered lenses if you would like, but you would have to buy it for this particular camera. One downfall that I have seen with these cameras and their lenses, they only have a few lenses compared to the DSLR cameras where they have like hundreds, literally. For the mirrorless cameras, they only have a few and they are really expensive. Compared to the DSLRs, the camera is expensive and you can, you know, kind of get away with lesser expensive camera lenses. But for these particular mirrorless cameras, their lenses are expensive, but they're still good. So you just might have to save up your money before you go and buy another lens. But for me and for my needs right now, this camera is amazing. Everything that you get in the box, you get a what is a charging? You get a charging cord as well as the wall mount, and it's a USB cord, and you'll also use that same USB cord to plug up to your computer to download your or move over your video files or picture files, all that happy stuff. And I'll insert some pictures throughout here of some pictures I've taken with this camera. It's really good. You can play with all sorts of settings for it. You can lighten the picture, darken your frame, all basically a lot of things. So in the box, of course, you get the camera and the lens. You also get a lens cap, very important. However, you do not get a lens cap for the back of the camera if you take that particular lens off. So you don't have a cap for the back of the lens that mounts onto the actual camera, and you don't have a body lens cap either. So maybe if you're buying a new lens or anything like that, just keep that in mind. Maybe you have to use the lens cap that your new lens came with, and you would have to buy a body cap if you want to keep all your lens and your camera separate. So you get the handy dandy booklets, the manual for the what do you call this, the user guide, haha. Also get the very helpful lenses and accessories booklet for this model camera. It tells you basically all the lenses that it's capable compatible with. So this is a great booklet to have, so you'll know which camera lens to buy for this particular camera. And it actually, you know, pulls out until this huge thing, and it shows you all of the different lenses that you could get with this camera. And it even explains down here what each lens does and what type of pictures or videos you can get for this camera. And then it has more explanation down here. And then on the back, it tells you what accessories that you can get with it, tripods, external flashes, all that kind of happy stuff for your particular camera model. Know that you can't get an external mic. It doesn't have a mic jack for this camera. Yeah, so the grid, the nifty little grid down here tells you everything that you can get with your particular camera. So since I have the green over here, the A5000, you cannot get any of these exterior accessories like the flash and the mic, but you can get, of course, a tripod because this is in the green area, and a remote. So basically there's no external like flash or mic capabilities with this particular camera. So if this, or if that's what you're looking for, if that's what you're going to need in the future, then I would say maybe this is not the right camera for you. But if you're looking for a camera that is small, compact, and lightweight, easy to travel with, put in your purse, put in your bag or whatever to take, you know, different pictures, vacation videos, and you still want a great quality, this is the camera. But if you're looking for like high definition, well, this camera shoots in high def, but if you're looking for like mass production and you're really into photography and videography, then maybe you need to go with a DSLR camera. This is just for like I would call this camera the bridgeway into maybe between beginner and intermediate. This camera is good for people like getting their feet wet in photography and videography, and they're wanting to learn more about it. This is a great entry-level camera, I believe. And I use DSLR cameras for work. The rest of the things that you get, I don't even know what this is. Just a flyer. And then you get the warranty. Like I said, I got the refurbished camera, and it works just as well as a new camera would. And this is another manual, but in a different language, so you get that as well. I'm going to go and get my iPad. I used to record on my iPad just so I can show you the quality difference. It's definitely a step up from an iPad, but let me put a disclaimer. If you're using your iPad or iPhone, it's totally great quality for that if that's all that you have. I mean, you know, work with what you have until you can afford to get other things, but as long as you have good lighting and a nice, I say a nice like white background to reflect light, so you can have good lighting, then you're a-okay. But let me just show you the difference and the quality that you get from this Sony A5000 camera. Okay guys, so this is recording on my iPad. I have the first generation iPad mini, so you can tell the difference. I still have the same lighting. I have just a big patio window and just an overhead light casting on me, so same lighting, same everything. Just wanted to show you the actual camera. So say hello to Charlotte. Hey guys, Charlotte says hey. Thumbs up if you name all your devices and everything that you own. I do. I name all my devices and everything that I own. So like I said, here's the camera. This is the Sony A5000. I love this camera. You can flip it up if you're recording yourself, and you can see yourself right here in this little flip up display. Close it back down. I sometimes get really nervous, so let me place the cap back on it and then just turn it on for you guys. And then here is the flip up. I guess I can take it off. Ooh, that's bright. So you see, this is very handy. You can zoom in, zoom out on the actual camera, if you guys can see, and then you can zoom out and zoom in right here You guys can see. And then I actually have a button right here where you can zoom out and zoom in. So you have 3 options to zoom out and zoom in with this camera. Just some functions for you guys. I'm just going to show you like this. So you can do your wireless. You can send all of your photos to your computer or to your smartphone wirelessly. You connect through your Bluetooth. You connect through your Wi-Fi, and it'll actually have, so you just see, select image. We're going to select this one, biting into a nice little cupcake. So we're going to select this one. Oh, it did. There's a little check mark. I didn't see a little check mark. Okay, so we're going to select this one, and then we're going to go back to the menu. We're going to execute, so we press enter, and then it brings up all the information to look at your cell phone to get the photo. So I'll do it for you right quick because you guys are amazing. I love you guys, so I'll do it for you. So we're just going to go to our settings, like we're connecting to Wi-Fi, any Wi-Fi, like normal. And then you'll see, well, mine's already connected automatically. And then you have to download this app that's called Play Memory. And then we're going to go to it. It's going to do this. And then now I got the picture on my phone. So if you're out and about and you want to take pictures for Instagram and you want to use a little bit better camera than your iPhone or Android, you can take a picture with your camera, connect to the Wi-Fi that's in the camera, and send it to your iPhone or your cellular device. So it's pretty cool. That's a really, really nifty feature that they have. So I'm going to get out of that. I want to show you guys another feature really quick. I'm not going to go through all of the specs, like all of the features and stuff with the camera. You know, you have basically your general stuff. But I want to go through to applications, and you can actually remote your camera wirelessly. So we're going to go to that function, the smart remote, and you have to have the app, like I said in the beginning, the Play Memories app. And then we're going to connect again. So you have to go back to your Wi-Fi and make sure that you're connected to the same connection for the Wi-Fi of the camera. And then you're going to go back to your Play Memory, and it's connecting, it's thinking about it. Got to give it a second to think. And you now see what your camera sees. So I'm going to point it towards the tree. What a tree on your phone. And you can actually take a picture right here. And you heard the shutter click for the camera. And now you have the picture on your phone as well as in the memory of the camera. So that's very, very nifty feature to have. So I'm going to take a picture within a picture so you guys can see. Is it not taking? Oh. And it took. You can just change the visual specs. So if you want the view lighter or darker, you can change all of that, and then you can control it through your phone. So very, very nifty feature to have on this camera. The battery life is pretty well. Usually when I'm doing YouTube videos, it lasts throughout the video. It only takes maybe 2 hours to charge it completely if it like dies totally. So it has a very good recharge timing. It does have a flash. Isn't that so funny? But it has a little flash button right here, and then you can just close it back down. I hardly use the flash ever. And then you have these little buttons, control buttons that you use. It's a wheel, or you can press it. And all of the camera external little ports is on this side. So you can see there's my memory card, there is the USB charger, and this is, I believe, the HDMI out. Yes, this is the HDMI out cord, so you can plug it up to a computer if you would like to. So, and just so y'all can see, I'm just gonna turn it off and take off the lens. I can push this little button right here and then turn. Oh, it's magic. The lens comes off. And you see how small and compact this is? This is like the bee's knees. You can put this in your purse if you want to. You can put this in your backpack. You don't have to travel with like huge equipment with you for it. And then you can just line up the dots. There it is. Oh, the dot. You have to line up the dot over here. Line up the dots, click it back in, and you are good to go. Okay, so I switched back to my my Sony 5000 because my iPad was dying. So if it seemed like I was trying to talk fast through it, I was, because I didn't want my iPad to die. But if you have any questions, concerns, any other thoughts on this camera, just leave me a question or a comment down below. If you like these kinds of videos, give it a thumbs up. I'm always looking at different kind of techie stuff because I like techie things. But if you guys like this kind of video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And until next time, bye guys.